I'm Alex Darm, I'm the editor of International Cranes and Specialised Transport magazine. I'm here in Paris, France for the Intermat exhibition, and I'm on the Wolffkran stand. So, Duncan, Wolffkran's opened in France, and it's the first time here at this exhibition. Tell us a little bit about your plans.
Yeah, so entering the French market was always of interest for ourselves, and it was a matter of getting the timing right. But when we look at the French market, it's a nice mix of contractor-owned cranes and cranes in the rental fleet. So our priority is to start with rental and build a support service up around that, starting in the Paris area. And we one of the strong suits for ourselves in the French market is highly regulated. It's a very stringent market here, which suits us very well. We've established over the years a best practice way of doing things with direct delivery. So we think it suits us. The types of cranes, so the cranes that, the ones we build suit this market, the 16, 20 ton, the one we have behind the flat top. We've started with a couple of cranes in Lille. We've got a lot of interest for the Grand Paris projects, line 14 being one, and we hope to get some further work there through this year. So it's good, and the show, it's our first time at Intermat, as you know, and we've been very well received. I think we've extended our customer base enormously. It gives us great opportunity to reach out to more people, and the booth's been well received, so very happy with it.
Yeah, thank you. And what about further afield, Wolffkran worldwide?
Yeah, so as you know, we started our previous sort of venture was into America, where we started in New York, and we really consolidated into New York now, and we've extended from there. So the New York market, we've put about 20% of market share. Some nice major projects with the 700Bs. We've moved further down the coast in Philadelphia, so the Penn Medical, we've got a 1250B and a 700B. 700B is becoming very popular on a lot of projects in the northeast quarter of the US. Our rental operation has extended in California and Washington, so we'll be up to 20 units this year, which is where we wanted to be. And we see a lot of work in Washington, especially Seattle. And again, the kind of cranes we're putting into the market, the 16 and 20 ton machines, perfect for that market. Further down in Southern California, the 16 ton is ideal. So we're getting real good traction there. We're very happy with it all. And we're really looking forward to the conference. We actually think it's a great opportunity to showcase not only Wolff, but tower cranes in general. There seems to be the change now in the American market from crawler cranes, traditionally building projects, that people are seeing the advantage of a tower crane. Small footprint, quicker operating speed. So it's all good.
So you'll be sponsoring the Tower Crane North America conference?
Happy to do so. We're sending a team over there as well. And we, again, it's a great opportunity for us to not only showcase Wolffkran, but what a tower crane is capable of and where the benefits sit. And I think it can only do good for the wider tower crane community in North America for so many people to come and see the benefits that we take for granted in Europe. It's really good. And we think that the crawler crane market is so strong. It's a diesel engine. There are lots of diesel mechanics and fitters in America, but we're training more people to, learn how to diagnose, fault find and fix inverter drive cranes and things like that. So I think more people like that we have. People will get more comfort that service is there, but we know we have the reliability, but you do need someone now and again, so it's good.
Thank you. And anywhere else in the world you'd like to talk about?
Well, we're always very keen on Europe. I mean, France was a big market for us to enter. We're looking further east, and we've done some small deals with some contractors in the Czech Republic. We're looking at one in Hungary. So, the European bloc is the largest GDP in the world, so we can't ignore that. That said, we've gone further afield into Australia, where we're supporting RigCon. They just bought some more units. and they've got guys there now who were previously trained by Wolff and HTC as their technician. So we're confident that service can be upheld. Our next step is to get a real solid service centre down in that part of Australia to fund the growth, to sort of promote the growth. Peter, as you know, he's very keen that wherever we are, we can support via service. So we'll put a service centre first, like we did in New York, and then hopefully we'll sell or rent cranes from there.
Simone, it's Wolffkran's first time at Intermat. Let me have your impressions of the show.
Yeah, well, it's, as you said, our first time, and usually we just go to Bauma from the big shows, but obviously coming into the market last year, we figured this was the opportunity to tell the market that we're here. So it's not even so much about product novelty. We're showing the 7534, which we've presented at Bauma, last Bauma the first time. It's more about presenting the company Wolffkran as a whole. The show for us has been going pretty good. I think the people that are interested in the cranes are finding us, they're coming by. In general, it's been a bit slow. I think the show we could reduce the time, but we have to be here. It was the right decision to be here. And we've been seeing a lot of people from the market here.
Ludovic, Wolffkran has entered the French market, new here, and tell us a little about what you're doing.
We enter the market with all services, maintenance services. We want to provide a high quality services in France. That's the key point for us and the first point. Everybody knows Wolffkran in France. The customer knows that we have a very high quality product, and it's not so difficult to have a first meeting with customer. And we are waiting about our yard in 1 month or 2 months. It's the north of Paris, and now we have 3 cranes erected in France. Just the beginning, but we have a lot of requests for a big project and provide some cranes in France.
So the Grand Paris scheme, for example, is that bringing you some business?
Yes, some requests. Yes, for the Grand Paris. Of course, we have some requests for some new line or some big project. Yes, customer knows that we can provide this quality. They can provide. We have some availability for big cranes, and that's why we have some requests for the Grand Paris. Yes.
Okay. And what do you see in the next 2 to 5 years in France? What are your forecasts for the market?
We are focused to the big crane. In France, big crane starts at 12 ton, 16 ton, and more. And we have more. And we can provide, if a customer wants, we can provide some loafer jib. We have a lot of loafer jib in the fleet of the group. And I think it's very important. We have our own fleet in France. And we expect perhaps 20-25 cranes in 2 years in France. We provide new cranes in France, 12 ton, 16 ton, and we are focused on this type of crane.